Hi my loves, and welcome back to my channel. I've been absent again. I'm terrible, I'm sorry. Things have been a bit crazy, and I always seem to say that things have been crazy, but life happens and it's been extremely difficult for me to film. I have now got a little device that I'm so happy about. The product's called Leaf, and it's like a memory stick for you that plugs into your phone, and you can film directly to that memory stick and put it into your computer. If I can find it anywhere, I'll link it down below. It was a birthday present, so thanks to the boyfriend. I can now film videos again, which is awesome! Yeah, location has updated, kind of. This is my office area. Excuse the little lampshade there, but yeah, got my work some of my work behind me, which is going to be a regular feature on my channel because I have now decided which direction I want to take things in. This is kind of like a little update, I guess, intro. I've chopped my hair, loving it, and it's a little bit different. I'm still trying to work out how to style it. If anyone's got any suggestions on how I can style this mop without drying the crap out of it, please leave suggestions down below. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I've covered everything. But yeah, the background will kind of update. I'm just messing around with a few things at the moment, seeing where I like things, etc. I'm thinking about getting some lights put behind, maybe just to jazz it up a bit, make it more interesting. And yeah, so today's video is all about March favourites. Yes, I know, I'm aware that I'm late to jumping on the bandwagon and everything, but better late than never. So I've got just a couple of things that I've been loving in the month of March, and I wanted to share with you guys this loveliness. So yeah, grab a cup of tea or favourite beverage of your choice and let's get on with it. I thought I'd start off my March favourites with, I can't even show you, but I got a tattoo. And I have been loving it because I got it on the 1st of March, I got it done. So I will try and insert maybe a picture of it because I've been posting lots about it on Instagram, and I can't show you exactly, but it is basically a floral bouquet made up of wild flowers. I've got some forget-me-nots in there because that was my grandma's and my favourite flower together, so I thought I'd get some things in there that remind me of her. And I've got some lavender as well because I just freaking love lavender. It's so calming. Yeah, the lovely lady who did this for me, called Lozzie Bones, she has an art Instagram page, and she also has a tattoo Instagram page, so I will leave all the links down below to her amazing work. She is so lovely, and I was worried that obviously parents and whatnot having issues with body alterations, whatever you want to call it, but my mum actually likes it. So there's a bonus. My dad hasn't said a thing about it, and he's definitely seen it, but he's not mentioned it. I think we'll keep it that way. Absolutely freaking love it. I love the line work. It's just very me. So I stuck with floral, and I love the whole botanical illustration, so that's why I got that. And after I had this done, I was already planning my next 2 tattoos, so that's gonna happen. So naturally, to go with the tattoo, I had to pick a product that is just incredible. It's tattoo goo for the life of your tattoo. Basically helped with the healing process, and it smells, well, it's empty now. Yeah, it doesn't last long, but it just helps soothe. It smells incredible. I love the smell. Just love the smell. I think lavender oil, yeah, lavender and hibiscus oil, and loads of other amazing ingredients in there. It's just made the healing process that much more bearable. But yeah, I absolutely love this in the month of March. It saved my bacon, and I may just like purchase it again because it's good to have. After I finished using this, I went on to use, is it the Palmer's cocoa butter? I use that on anyway, but it helps keep it nice and moisturised. I feel really crazy today. That sounds crazy? No, I just feel really hyper. So yeah, that was my second favourite of the month of March. Kind of following the theme of cosmetics and like bloody stuff. I've been loving this. You've probably seen me use it in my Get Ready With Me. It's the Soap and Glory Archery Sculpting 2-in-1 Brow Setting thing. I've been loving this because I don't technically have enough time in the mornings to use a powder. And I've just realised I'm really running low on this. Saved my bacon, and it's made my whole eyebrow experience that much nicer. The product's not really soft, so like loads of product goes on and you're just like, that's too much. It's buildable, and it's just a really good product to use. I love it. And it comes with a little setting gel, which I use because it just keeps in place. Not everyone likes using it, but I do because it stops my brows from moving. There might be another brow product that I might want to try. If there's any products that you'd want me to try out, just comment down below and I'll try it for you. Next product is kind of food-based drink. It's actually a drink. It's actually, I'd class it as a drink. But I've rediscovered my love for peppermint tea. I just love this product so freaking much. I am lactose intolerant, and I find going out to coffee shops, they don't always make coffees or teas with lactose-free milk because I can't drink soy milk, and I can't drink almonds because I'm allergic to almonds. Basically, I'm allergic to everything. So sometimes when I'm in coffee shops, I ask for a herbal tea, which just makes my life a little bit easier. And when I've run out of milk at home, this is what I turn to most of the time. And it's always nice to have something different. And it's caffeine free. So makes life just that much little bit better. And also I find if I've got like a tummy ache from foods that I've eaten that don't agree with me, having a cup of peppermint tea settles my tummy so much. So it's got some benefits, and my tummy's making noises now. So if you can hear that, I apologise. I think I might have to go and make myself a peppermint tea in a minute. Next favourite is a fashion item. I've been having to chuck out a lot of my clothing. I've gained weight, and I know some people are like, no, gain weight, or like issues about just loving your body, blah blah blah. I've been struggling a lot. I used to be a lot thinner. Not saying that that was healthy. That was not a healthy time of my life, and I'll be honest, I am struggling to come to terms with the fact that I have, one, gained weight. What the hell do I do with these curves I never had before? What suits my body shape? I know it sounds really sad, really sad, but that's the truth, and I don't think I'm alone in that fact. Like, having body confidence and being happy in your own skin is so hard these days. Enough of that little ramble and rant, but One piece of clothing that I've been absolutely wearing non-stop is, it's a bit smelly, well, you can't smell it, but I can. Wearing it and washing it and wearing it and washing it and wearing it and washing it. And it's just a piece that I just can style with anything and everything. And I can't really show you. I've got a new blog post coming up with featuring this shirt. But it's black and white check, or is it gingham? I can't quite remember, whatever you want to call it. But it's an oversized gingham black and white check. And I freaking love this. I can wear it with jeans, I can wear it with my button-down denim skirt and it tucked in at the front. I can wear it with leggings, just absolutely anything and everything. I can wear it even with, like, I don't know, a maxi skirt tied in the middle if you want. But it's just been one of my favourites for the month of March. Every time I've not known what to put on, I've just reached for this. So absolutely love that. 2 more favourites to go through, and I've been talking for about 20 minutes nearly, so let's just wrap this up because that's a whole of a lot of editing to do. Passion of mine that I've rediscovered, that I completely sort of sidelined for the last 3 years since university, and that's my art and my watercolour. And I studied illustration at university, and after the 3-year course I was completely burnt out, and it was more of a chore than something that I used to enjoy, and I just stopped drawing, stopped creating. And recently I've got back into it. I've said to myself, look, come on, you used to love doing this, why have you stopped? So my next favourite has to be my watercolour paints. Excuse the horrible, disgusting state of my palettes. Well loved. Another favourite of mine, my watercolour. One of them just fell out of the palette. Escaping, were you? Yeah, so my watercolour paints have to be in my favourites video because it's something that's just come back into my life. I want to try and make that a regular thing on this channel now, and I've also got an art account page on Instagram. So if you care to follow my work and see where I'm going, I share old work and new work. That'll be linked down below if you want to give me a follow. That would make my day if you did. My last favourites of the month has to be music. Things that I've been listening to non-stop, and when I've been doing my illustration work, the Lord of the Rings Return of the King soundtrack has been something that I've been listening to non-stop. It just gets me in the zone and helps me just switch off and just really focus and hone in on what I'm doing. I know it sounds really nerdy, but my science teacher back at school always used to say classical music is just the best music to listen to when you're trying to work, or just, yeah. And back then I thought he was talking a load of crap, but he's damn right. He is absolutely damn right that classical music does help focus your mind. So that's what I've been listening to, and I will insert a little clip in. Okay, so you can kind of get the idea of the sort of stuff it is. And another album that I've been absolutely loving, that I discovered when I went to a Young Guns gig, my favourite band of all time. They were one of the support acts, and the band's called Vukovi. They've just released their self-titled album, and I love their stuff. Yeah, I'll give you a little... You get the idea after having a little bit of a rock out. But that's the sort of music that I've been listening to for the month of March, and have been absolutely loving. Completely made a complete and utter tit of myself, but never mind, it's all a bit of fun. Thanks very much for watching. If you have done, please like this video if you'd like to see more of this sort of thing. Leave comments with ideas of what I could do next, especially about the illustration stuff, and if you would like to see what I've been doing for the month of March whilst I've been getting back into my illustration arty mode. Let me know. Well, give me a subscribe if you want to see more. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I know I certainly have enjoyed filming this, and I hope to see you very soon in the next one. Hopefully it won't be so long. I'm really hoping that it's not going to be so long. I'm trying to get my schedule back on track, so I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, my lovelies. Catch you in the next one. Bye.